Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sierra, and today I want to work on this little turtle mold. I did brush the fins, the face, or the head, and the tail with some of my interference powder. It's a nail art interference powder, and I did put in the eyes off camera. I have an ounce of resin mixed and poured, and I did run it through my vacuum chamber. And I'm going to see about putting some of this sea glass. I have no idea where I got this. If you have an idea of where you can get the stuff, put it in the comments. Let me know. I'd like to get some more. I've had this stuff forever. So, actually, it was in my bathroom in a vase. And it's been in this vase. You know, I would clean it like every 6 months or so. I'd take it out and put some dish soap and let it soak in some hot water just so it doesn't get dusty. Because nothing worse in a jar to me than something dusty in a jar. So it's old. I've had it for years. It's been sitting in a vase, and I robbed my vase in my bathroom. Oh well. Sure, my husband won't mind. But I want to put that in there, and then I want to back it with black pigment, but I also want to put a layer of this beautiful black chunky glitter. I want it to sparkle. And then when I get to this layer, if I can, I want to add some fairy lights. I am going to attempt it. And you are all going to witness me attempt this. So yeah, I only want to put a little layer of resin down. I want it to cure up a little bit before I put these down, because I don't want this just sitting on the mold. So, and I'm just gonna pour that in there. We are under a winter storm warning. Yeah, we are looking to get, I think, 8 to 12 inches of snow. It's supposed to start tonight sometime. I don't want to knock this thing around too much. I don't want to knock the eyes out. That would be horrific for me, especially how much I struggled with that. I'm just doing a little coat on there. Not that it's going to stay on there. I don't want to fill this up too deep because I want to make some room, keep some room for my sea glass. It's very pretty. Very pretty. I hope his eyes aren't cockeyed, but I will take what I can get when it comes to hit that out those eyes. So I think that's how I want it. Let me see if I can coat that a little more. I'll probably come in, I don't know, I'm not going to turn my heat mat on, but I'll probably come in every 15 minutes, 10 minutes, and just move it around a little bit until it doesn't move anymore. I do not want to incorporate any bubbles in it, but I guess that's it. So let this set up for a little bit. Okay, I am back. This is cured. I hope. Cured enough. It shouldn't run. It's been a while, and I had it on my heat mat for about 30 minutes. I have just under an ounce of resin mixed right here. And I'm going to put some black pigment paste. I just got to mix it up. Give me 1 second. And I don't need that much pigment paste in there. It just got away from me. See if I can pull a little bit of that out. I don't think I need that much. So I want to add some black glitter. And I want to add a little bit of clear Elmer's glue, because the glitter that I'm going to be adding is chunky, it'll sink. So let me get my glue. I just want a tiny drop. Gotta open it. Don't want a full drop. There. Okay. Get that in there. It's going to turn it like a slime. It's going to give it a real thick, slimy consistency. See that? It's kind of cool, actually. And I'm going to get my glitter. Just going to open it up. And I need my spoon. Where's my spoon? Where is it? I'm not going to mess around with that little spoon I was going to use. Let me drop that in there. And a little bit more. Yep. Isn't that pretty? I want some sparkle. I don't know if this sparkle will be muted by this pigment. Looks like it. No, I can see a little bit of it. Get a little bit more. I'm just loading it up. Probably didn't even need the glue. I'm putting so much glitter in there. Now I got to try and get this in its head without getting it anywhere else. All right. That is such a wild. Daniel Cooper came up with that, the glue. So I'm going to, I don't know how successful I'm going to be for you to see this, but I am going to carefully pour that in the head. Because I don't want this black getting where the shell is going to be, but I do want the head black. Because the rest of the body is going to be black. I can try and get all of it in there. Okay. Okay. Stop. Maybe a little tiny bit more. Ooh, I'm playing with fire right now. Playing with fire. Okay. Stop. Oh, it's slime. Okay. Good. Got a little bit left. I don't know. I'm not going to do anything with that. I am going to close my glitter. And then hit that with a little bit of isopropyl alcohol. I don't know if that's going to do anything. Not worried about bubbles right now. Not in there. Shouldn't see it. And I'm going to let that cure. I'm just going to leave it alone. Let it cure, and I'll be back for the next step. Okay, this is cured. I probably let it cure a little bit too long. I've been laid up all day. I had a migraine, so I've been battling that. I just wanted to show you something before we get to do that. I do miniatures, and I wanted to show you this. And I was putting my stuff, I was redecorating my dollhouse that I built. And this is the Christmas tree that I decorated using those little glass balls I got from BB Craft. I filled them with glitter and UV resin. And then I just put nail art on there. Isn't that cute? So I had this tree sitting in my dollhouse for about a year and a half. And finally decided to decorate it. And then I added some fairy lights. I would turn off my lights, but then I wouldn't be able to record. But isn't that cute? I just thought I would share that. I'll start sharing some more of the stuff that I do as far as this kind of stuff. I love doing miniatures. But there's that. So let's get back to this. So what I want to do first is I have fairy lights here, and I was going to use the whole strand, but I am not about to try to stuff this whole big strand in that little turtle. So I know in some of the lights that I have gotten for my dollhouse, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go with 10. I know the lights I get with my dollhouse, if you cut close to that, the lights will still work. And you don't want to throw this part away because you can reuse these. You can rewire them. If I remember, I'll do a video on how you can rewire these. So don't throw this away. You can get 2 strands out of 1. Let's see if it still works though. I don't know if it still works for this kind of light. Yes, it does. See? And you just want to get close to the bulb and see if it'll still work if I stick it in the resin. I don't know if it still stays waterproof. I've never tried this in with resin, so I don't see how it shouldn't. It's got a coating on it that you usually have to sand off. Yeah, that's going to work. Okay, I'll keep trying it. But in the meantime, let me dry that off because I don't want to get it all over me. I got just over an ounce of resin mixed and poured. I did heat up part A. I did not run it through my vacuum chamber. I am going to find a big rock or a big glass. And do I want to dunk it? Why not? Let me get my tweezers that don't work in resin. We'll get that out. And we will drop that in there like so. Just like that. And then we will start on this end. And I am going to ball that up. Smaller. Because I want that to fit in there. Like so. Okay. Apparently I'm going to get messy. Let's get another piece of getting stabbed over here. I'm not stabbed with one of my little tools. YouTube. Gonna drop this rock down just like that, I guess. We're gonna I'll try to bury these lights a little bit. I'm gonna get some more in there. I don't know how this is gonna work. So as long as I just get them shoved in there, huh? I'm trying to be methodical. I guess you can't be methodical with fairy lights. I guess it's all about shoving them in. Isn't that right, Jen? From the Resner's Poorhouse. She likes her lights. All right. Looks good. Now my gloves are messy, so we're going to continue on dipping. And oh, I still have a slight headache. What do you guys do for migraines? Anything special? Anything you can think of that would help me? I don't get them all the time, but when I do, ooh, it's a doozer. Okay, another rock. Yep, I'm just gonna stuff it in there. I'm trying to stick with the smaller rocks now. I see I dripped some resin in there. I don't know if that's going to make a difference. It shouldn't. If it does, I'll just clean it off of the fin, because that's going to be black. well, black resin, but the color's not going to be black. Just want this to be kind of smooth. Doesn't have to be real smooth. Okay. Today was the anniversary of my scout car partner, the officer I worked with in the police department. He and the female officer he was working with were shot and killed 21 years ago today. And usually I don't do good on this day. I think that's why it just dawned on me why I may have had the headache. I really struggle on this day. And I've had people tell me that, I need to get over it. How do you get over something like that? He was 21 years old. Young man. And I've always felt responsible. I had that day off, and I was home watching movies with my kids and my nephews. What were we watching that night? A Beautiful Mind. It's amazing the things you remember. Yep, that's what I was watching. And my husband left for work, and I had stayed up all night with my kids. They were teenager age, mid-teens. And my nephews were a little older than my kids, and I had stayed up watching movies, but I remember we had just got done watching that movie, and I had gone up to bed. And my husband had called me. He was on his way into work. He worked at the same precinct I did. And I answered the phone, and apparently he had heard about it on the news going into work. I'm just going to pour this in now. He had heard about it as he was going into work, and he called to find out who had actually been shot and killed. And when he found out who it was, he immediately called me. Yep. And the next thing I remember is my son, I believe he was 15 or 16 at the time, picking me up off the bathroom floor. I don't remember anything. So, don't mean to put a damper on you, but I just thought I'd get to know you guys, so you guys get to know me a little better. Let's see if my lights still work. Let me wipe off my sticky gloves. I always keep a baby wipe with some isopropyl alcohol. I keep it tucked under, folded, and kind of tucked under a little bit, not all the way, but under my table a little bit, just something that I can grab, wipe my hands, get the stickiness off my hands, then I just fold it back up and I tuck it under the table, leave it alone. Let's hope the lights still work. Let's see. Yay! We do. I can see some bubbles forming. I think those bubbles. Yeah, it is. Ooh, come on out, bubbles. I don't want you in there. Yep, and then I'm going to let this cure. I hope this turns out. I'm going to let this cure, and then I want to top it with black. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, it is the next morning, and I have 3 ounces of resin mixed and poured. I did heat up part A in a warm water bath. Let's see. I didn't run it through my vacuum chamber. I'm going to add some black pigment. Just want it opaque. And I'm going to add some black glitter to it. I know I probably have way too much. Well, not way too much. I think I may have too much resin mixed up. Not sure. Who knows? I have some molds off to the side. I'll show you what I did. I poured some of these. I thought these would make, with the little foil on top, I thought those would make a real pretty pendant. And I did this size 2 for some earrings. I think those pretty. Anyway, I'm not going to add any glue to this because I do want the chunky glitter. I want it to sink. So, let me get my spoon. Let's see, how much do I want to put in there? Let's try 2 first. Go from there. Because I don't want to make a glitter paste. Wonder who my husband's talking to. Put 1 more scoop in. Half a scoop. 3/4 of a scoop. Okie dokie. Let me close it up. I wasn't sure if this glitter would show up in this black with the black dye. Because the other black glitter I have doesn't even show up in clear resin. It just looks like there's no sparkle at all to it. The resin just takes the sparkle out of that glitter. It's really wild. So, but this shows up pretty good. So, let me clean this up. I don't need that in there. Just set it to the side. Sounds good. Let's start pouring. Now, hoped I didn't get these rocks too high up because I do want to have I want it smooth on the back, as smooth as I can get it. We're gonna bring this out. How do I want that? Yeah, that'll be good like that. Okay, going too quick. I hope I have enough. I think so. I thought too much. I thought 2 ounces would not be enough. And I'm like, let's go for 3. My son is texting me. I had to leave my iPad. Usually I have it sitting in here with me. But my son has a pinched nerve. So he's not at work today. So he's been texting me all morning. He's funny. We have a good relationship. He's in how old is he? 36. He'll be 37. And we have a really good relationship. He's hilarious. And I can hear my iPad just pinging over there. I wonder what he's saying to me. The things that kid likes to talk about. It's so funny. We like to play video games together. And I have a headset and with a microphone, and we talk to each other. And I remember I was in one of the games with them. Was it Call of Duty? And he's got friends that have been his friends since middle school. And some that, he works with now that, but was on there talking and laughing. And when his friends came in, he's like, "Hey, this is my mom." They couldn't believe it. They're like, "Your mom? Your mom's actually with you. And I'm like, yep, I've been playing video games with him since he was first grade. Okay, I'm gonna spray this with some isopropyl alcohol. How much resin do I have left? It's hard to tell in this cup. It looks like I have a little over an ounce. So 2 ounces would have been plenty. I do have some molds. I got some molds to make some beads. I'm going to hit this with some isopropyl alcohol to pop those bubbles. I would hit it with my heat gun, but I really filled it up. I don't know, it doesn't, looks like it's not level, and I know my table is level. Might be this thing. There it is. Okay. So I will see you at demold, and if those beads turn out, I will show you what the beads look like. And this is the wire that I had cut off. I just rolled it up because I can make another set of fairy lights. So hopefully this turns out how I envision it in my head. So I will see you shortly. Okay, this is cured. We'll come back to this in 1 second. I did make some of these little beads. I don't know if the glitter is showing up in it. Let's see, a little bit. But this has to be, they have to be finished. Let's get these out. I started to unmold it and realized I wasn't recording. I'll try to have everything linked. Yeah, those are, I don't know if it was such a good idea to pour these in black. But I did, because I have this idea I want to do. I want to make for my granddaughters. And I need some big chunky beads. So I got those. There's some small ones. I don't know what size, what shape these are. I haven't poured these yet. Oh, isn't that cute? That is a cute little shape. I can see the glitter in there somewhat. That surprised me. This one surprised me. This shape. I wasn't expecting that shape to come out of that mold. Isn't that cute? Let's see what else we got. Got that one. This is just the extra glitter extra resin that I had. Those are cute. I haven't poured these yet. I haven't made them, so wasn't know what kind of shape these were going to be. It's hard to tell. Oh, that's the same shape, just smaller. That's cute. Yeah, I had a heck of a time filling these molds up. If I make them again, I'll record it to show you how I did it. I think I have a better way of doing it now that I've done it. It's the only way you're going to learn is by doing it. These need some cleanup. That's a cute. Those are cute. I like those shapes. Let's see, what is this one? Now this took more resin than I expected. I'm just getting a little out. It'll come out nice. Isn't that cute? Just around. I mean, it needs to be finished off. You could do that with the bead cap. I can just make out the glitter. If I'm going to do this for my granddaughters, I'll probably mix up some different colors, make them real sparkly, because you really can't make out the glitter. I mean, barely. But yeah, so those are the beads. It's always nice to have beads. I mean, I can use those as fillers too. So I will clean these off before I stick them with the rest of my molds. Put this to the side so that they don't fall off my table and step on it. It'd be like stepping on a Lego. Let's see how I can unmold this. Yeah, I think I've only poured this one time. So this is like my second time unmolding it. As far as lights go, I think a long time ago, I poured a mold and I have a bubble in his tail. I can fix that. Not a problem. I figured I was going to have that because I forgot all about that tail. Okay, I have some overspill. Just trying not to dislodge those lights. Okay, I hope the head don't pop off. Please, head, don't pop off. Okay, that wasn't too bad. There's the mold. Let me get this off. I don't know what to expect. That just picked right off. Okay, I have that little hole there, bubble hole. Not too concerned about it. It's at the bottom. Let's turn it over. And that looks like nothing. Oh my God, those just disappeared. It's just lights. They just disappeared in there. Isn't that wild? Oh my God, that's a fail. Not a good idea. You can't even see the glitter. It is nothing how I wanted it to be. Oh well. It happens. Yep, I knew it. I didn't even get his eyes right. Wow, this whole thing was just crap. Yeah, he's cockeyed, and then I got some resin under that. Look at that. That is crazy. They completely disappeared in there. That is wild. Oh well. There it is. I will be trying this again with something else. So I will be showing you my fails. Isn't that crazy? Let's see, what does it look like without the lights? Nothing. It looks like just a clear, you just see the lights. That is wild. Okay, well, there it is. I want to thank you for hanging out with me today. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave in the comment section down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. To my subscribers, I truly appreciate you. Could not do this without you. You guys have a great day and God bless. Bye.